Hello, and welcome to another episode of A Day in the Life, the show where we take a closer look at the everyday routines that shape who we are and how we live. From the first yawn of the morning to the last light switched off at night. I'm your host, Nour, and today we're diving into something personal and relatable: daily routines. Before we get started, if you enjoy learning English through real-life stories and conversations, make sure to like this episode, subscribe to our channel Daily English Learning with Nour, and tap that notification bell so you never miss an update. It really helps the channel grow and brings more great content your way. Have you ever been curious about how someone else spends their day? What happens from the moment they open their eyes to the moment they finally unwind? Well, you're in the right place. Today's story will give you just that. We've got an incredible guest joining us today. A housewife who manages the rhythm of home life with care, energy, and a whole lot of love. So grab your coffee, lean back, and let's start with our first caller. Hi there. You're on the air with A Day in the Life. Tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, Nour. I'm Layla, calling from Austin, Texas. I'm a full-time housewife and mom of two.
Wonderful to have you, Layla. Let's dive right in. Take us through your day, starting with when you wake up.
Sure. My day starts at 5:30 a.m. I sneak out of bed before the kids wake up to get a bit of me time. I do a quick 15-minute yoga session in the living room, then brew some coffee and check my planner.
Early bird, huh? That's impressive. What happens next?
By 6 o'clock, I start prepping breakfast, usually oatmeal or scrambled eggs, and packing lunches. This helps me stay organized and save time during my busy day. Around 6:30, I wake up the kids, help them get dressed, brush their teeth, and by 7:30, we're out the door to drop them off at school.
Sounds like a whirlwind morning.
It really is. Once I'm back home, around 8 o'clock, I tidy up the kitchen, throw in a load of laundry, and clean the living room. By 10 o'clock, I usually hit the grocery store or run errands. Sometimes I volunteer at the school or do a bit of gardening.
Nice variety there. How about lunch?
Lunch is around 12:30, usually something light like a salad or leftovers. Then I try to take a short break, maybe read or watch an episode of something.
A little rest never hurts. What's your afternoon like?
From 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, I prep for dinner and handle bills or appointments. Then it's time for the school run again. Once the kids are back, it's snacks, homework, and playtime. Dinner is usually at 6 o'clock, followed by cleaning up.
And your evenings?
We do family time, sometimes games, sometimes just chatting. The kids go to bed around 8:30. Then I take a shower, maybe journal a bit, and by 10 o'clock I'm in bed.
Layla, thank you so much for walking us through your busy yet beautifully structured day. It's inspiring to see how you balance everything with so much care and purpose. And to our listeners, that's it for today's episode of A Day in the Life. We hope you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at Layla's daily routine. Now, before we go, it's time for our vocabulary takeaway.
Let's review some useful expressions and phrases from today's episode that you can use in everyday English. Sneak out of bed, to quietly leave bed so as not to wake others. Early bird, a person who wakes up early. That's impressive, an expression used to show admiration or praise. Scrambled eggs, eggs stirred and cooked until firm. Packing lunches, preparing meals to take out, usually for school or work. Get dressed, to put on clothes. Whirlwind morning, a very busy or hectic morning. Tidy up, to clean or organize a space. Throw in a load of laundry, to start washing a batch of clothes. Hit the grocery store or run errands, to go shopping or complete necessary tasks. Volunteer, to offer your services freely, often for a good cause. A little rest never hurts, a friendly way to say it's okay to take a break. Handle bills or appointments, manage household finances or scheduled tasks. Journal a bit, to write down personal thoughts or reflections in a diary. Prepping, short for preparing, especially for meals or daily tasks. Leftovers, food saved from a previous meal. Planner, a tool, book or app, for organizing your schedule. Light meal, a small or not heavy meal, like a salad or simple dish. Now it's your turn. Can you use at least 3 of these expressions to talk about your own daily routine? Try saying them out loud, or leave a comment below to practice your speaking and writing skills. That's it for today's episode of Daily English Learning with Nour. We talked about daily routines, useful verbs, and how to build fluency step by step.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share, and comment below. Tell me about your daily routine in English or request a topic for our next episode. Thanks for learning with me. And until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day. Bye for now.